Hi, so I thought I would film a little bit today. I started a little sketch in my brand new The Perfect Sketchbook by Etcher, signature series, portrait format because I really do like that format for sketchbooks, especially if they're just things I'm doing on the fly at home. This one's hot press because I wanted to be able to do pen and ink, and that works better for the pen because it glides on the paper better. And I started this cactus. I took a picture at work, and I'll show you. It's kind of what I'm kind of working as a rough reference, just for an idea. I always stumped for ideas on what to sketch. I get overwhelmed thinking, oh, I don't know what to paint. So basically, I am just trying to arrange this sketchbook so that the whole thing is in the camera. I think it is. I'm just going to do a little bit of sketching and drawing, basically. Kind of considering whether I'm going to outline this in pen, probably. Afterwards, I might not get very far, but it's just to show you a little bit about, just painting, taking pictures, using your sketchbook to try out new ideas. A lot of times I like the stuff that I put in my sketchbook almost more than when I'm trying to get too precious with something. So this light is very glary. It is getting to be nighttime, so I do need more light. So it's kind of hard to see for me what I'm doing here. I might grab some colored pencils because, hey, why not? Let's see. What do I want to do in the background? Well, let me just keep going here. Okay, I'm using essee colors today. That's what I'm using. This is from a previous set I had purchased a few weeks ago, probably about a month ago. And I have another one somewhere over here. Need to find. Yep, there it is. Let's see if there's colors in here that I want to use as well. Okay, so I'm all set. But I'm using right now the ones that I bought and I swatched yesterday. Oops, too much water. It's got to be more of a dry brush thingy. And I'm going to use this shadow work, which, I'm already making a dent in this color. It's just really good. I really like it. Okay, too much water. This is going to be a challenge. I might have to just go in with a pen. I'll just dab out the water. How about that? What do you guys do after work to de-stress? I like to read. I like to actually just sit here at this table and work on artwork. Now this particular cactus, this picture is not great for seeing small detail, so I'm just kind of making it up as I go along. should I throw in a sky in the background? Let me do that. Oh, there's green. Green was on my brush. Probably should have done this part before the cactus. But, you know, that's okay. I'll be careful. This is good paper. This is very good paper, actually. I should look up to see what kind of paper they use in these perfect sketchbooks. Let's see what it says. Perfect sketchbook. Well, this is from mixed media, 100% cotton. This is a B5 size, 300 GSM. Deckled edges, which I think is really nice. Does it say what kind of paper they're using? Nope, not that I can see. But, yep. Anyway, let me put a blue in the sky here. Oh, too blue. We don't have skies that blue. Recently it's been pretty overcast. Today it was sunny. Well, this is lovely. This blue is perfect, actually. Once it's diluted out and I'm mixing it with two different blues. Just put some water in here. And it's really cool to leave white in between things with watercolor. I think it's a nice effect. And it's looser because there's always that balance between not wanting to be too tight with things, especially when you're doing landscape. Doing looser landscapes I think are more effective and beautiful, unless you're going to go in for the full realism and detail. It's better than just to be pretty loose. You have to know where you want hard edges, where you want soft edges. You know, there's you know, I've taken a lot of classes, but at the end of the day, it's all about practice and just doing it and getting to know what works and what doesn't, and not being afraid to take a brush and blurring out lines. If you have to, you can put it back in. And I'm not blurring the lines really on my cactus at this point, but yeah, just do that. Well, I kind of really do like that. This is a beautiful blue. What is this blue again? It's cerulean sky blue. And I'm dabbing my brush just ever so lightly in the lapis lazuli. So I'm doing both a little bit. Ooh. I mean, in the picture, there's a lot more bushes and stuff in the background and trees. I'm not going to put that in. I just wanted to paint the cactus primarily. Because it'd be too busy. Don't get too busy. Very often you have to know, part of the art of doing is the art of knowing when not to do. Just to kind of back off and just leave it. So, oops, too dark. But that's the beauty of this paper. You can go in. I mean, I was using a lot of, I have a journal that I love. It's like a visual journal. And the paper is not really made for watercolor. So once you lay down the color, that's pretty much it. And it doesn't, you know, do much. But it's a wonderful journal. I just really love it. I think I've given you guys like mini tours of it before. I write stuff in here. I doodle. I have a few going at the same time. Yeah, I'm going to finish this. I'm going to let it dry for a minute. While I'm doing that, I'm going to show you some of my pages. So I write stuff, draw stuff. Just whatever comes to mind. This was after getting my new essay order. Just wanted to put it in here as a record of what I bought and when I bought it. Anyway, so this paper is not made for water, but I do use watercolor in it all the time. Not expecting it to look fabulous, but here we go. Okay, I think this is a little... All right. Take a smaller brush and do some of these little, what are they called? Prickly things. Needles. That's it. Cactus needles. This for me is just a memory of that day. I actually took a little bit of a lunch break, walked down and sat in a garden and looked at some of the beautiful flowers and plants. And it was a nice little break in my day. I took pictures, of course. Always taking pictures. So many pictures in my phone of things I plan to paint someday, but I haven't yet. But anyway. It's too dark. But guess what? I'll just make a little knob, a little shadow there. Here. And I'm just dipping my brush directly in the paint. It's because I'm being lazy. I don't feel like putting it in the palette and mixing it. I probably should because I'm getting too much paint on my brush. Okay, let's see. Here's a little white. I'm going to come in with some white pen for, there's a little cactus down below that needs that, for the little bristles or thorns. I don't know what, I'm not calling them the right thing. This down here, this was a little cactus, and it has a bunch of, put some more color in here. Your watercolors will dry darker than what you think. So okay, well, here's my little cactus painting, and I'm gonna go in with some pen. I got 50 million pens. Let's see which ones work. And these little white gel pens, I don't know if this is gonna ruin it or not. I don't know. works okay. Because this is like a hairy little cactus. It's got all these little pricklies all the way around. Yeah, it's a hairy one. Okay, and I think I don't like that. Yeah, I think I'm not gonna do a lot of white pen in this. I'm gonna go in with a sepia pen and do some outlining. Let's see what I got going on here. It's a brush pen. See which one works. These micron pens, I like them, but they don't last as long as I'd like. They're finicky things. Let's see. Nope, that pen's not gonna work. Too thick. I feel like Goldilocks. This one's too big. This one's just right. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I kind of like doing it this way. Just squiggly lines. You can tell me in the comments if you think I've ruined it by adding pen or not. Very few comments on these videos, but I will read them and I will respond to all of them. So, this is a very fine tip. Probably, if I wasn't kind of trying to get through this, I'd probably go look for a different pen, but it's working. It's okay. working in pen is quite new for me. And it's adding another dimension to my work, my sketchbook practice, my art journaling. And I used to be a purist, like, oh, if it's watercolor, you could only put watercolor on there. Don't use anything else, not even gouache. But, you know, life's too short. Why not? If it looks good, if you're having fun, why not? So I guess is this considered pen and wash? I guess so. I think more and more people are finding that they don't need to be so rigid in the rules. This sepia pen I like a lot more than working in black. It's more subtle in some ways, and yeah, I like it. Is this working anymore? Let's see. Barely. And because this is a natural subject that I'm working on, not really cartoony, really, I'm not doing real solid lines. I'm doing scratches and just little jotting lines. I don't want anything that looks too straight and unnatural, because, you know, nature's not like that, actually. Sometimes there's a pattern, but it's also kind of random. I think it's time for a different pen. Let me see if this one will work. Gotta be careful, it'll get too dark. Did I miss anything? Let's see. pen's a little thick. It's kind of a little too dark. Good. Try this again. On these rocks. Okay, I think this is done. Oops, miss this part here. It's silly to sign it, but I always do. It is my sketchbook. It's okay. Ta-da! It is finished. This was my little sketchbook session with you guys. I hope that you enjoyed it, maybe got something out of it. And that's it. Thanks.